Hi, Namaste. Today we're going to talk about how to get over the fear of uncertainty. There is enough uncertainty in life around us in the world. We don't know what's going to happen tomorrow, right? But how do we then build in a level of certainty in our life so that we can move into tomorrow and go into tomorrow without feeling a sense of overwhelm and fear? Very, very important. First things first, we have to first be able to accept that this is the way life is. We cannot decide for 100% that this is how it's going to turn out tomorrow. When you leave that much of open space for yourself to adapt to what's going to come tomorrow, you make it easier for yourself. So the first thing that you can do is to have a very empowering self-talk with you. We do not have good self-talk with ourselves. We talk all nonsense with ourselves at times to cause this overwhelm and fear to ourselves. So first things first, if you start saying this to yourself, which is something that we have used in our workshops, that I can face everything that comes to me, face everything that comes to me, and going to come out a winner in each situation. I'm going to beat this situation. Now this is not competition with anybody else, and not being a winner in amongst people. It is winning over yourself. So first of all, to get over the fear of what's causing you overwhelm, you have to move forward to do something and tell yourself that when I go in there and do this for a day, an hour, half a day, a whole day, that today I'm going to be able to face anything that comes before me in a way that I come out a winner. So that could mean changing the way you address the situation. That could mean changing the way you approach the situation, how you deal with it, how you deal with the people around you, how you deal with a sense of fear. You're going to just move forward and do it in small bits. Do it in small bits so you can understand that it's possible. So start doing this empowering self-talk with you. Give yourself 2 hours, 3 hours, 6 hours a day to deal with it, and do it. Really sort of go out and do it. Number one. And that builds a level of certainty in your mind that you will be able to deal with what comes. Number two, build in a certain level of growth into tomorrow. Have something additional coming to you in the next day, because we stay stagnant in the same place either, and that automatically goes down or stay plateaued for a long time. We don't know why things are not moving, and we still continue to feel uncertain at all points of time. So you have to build a level of growth into your way of doing things, that you're going to add on something tomorrow so that the graph is always this way, so it can always have it moving upwards by adding things to do with yourself, for yourself, with others, with your work, with your thoughts, with your person, with your family, with whatever you're doing, and tell yourself that this is, and go out there and do it. Very important. So once that happens, you build in a level of certainty into tomorrow. You know where you want to go, and that builds a level of certainty in life around you. You will not have as much overwhelm as you would have otherwise if you had nothing to move towards. Number three, it's very important, because once we figured that we are geared up to face things, and we are able to add something to ourselves every day, so we have something good to do, something meaningful, something worthy to do. We also have to be able to challenge ourselves. We don't challenge ourselves enough. We just be there and think, okay, if this is how I'm going to do it, this is how I'm going to work. So this is already from the place of what you already know. So you got to challenge yourself to do more than that. So that brings you into the picture. You are the focal point of this, the third part, where you challenge yourself to become more, to do more. You become more, to do more, and that brings in something more meaningful to do with yourself, and build in a level of certainty that otherwise you would not find in your life, because everything is the same. So to keep things certain, you have to disrupt the sameness of what's going on. Disrupt the sameness by having an empowering self-talk to deal with what's going on now, to build in and plug in a level of growth into your everyday life, so you know where you're moving and what you're able to do. And third, challenge yourself at all times to become bigger, become better, become more than who you are, so that the sameness is disrupted, newness is brought into the life, and that brings a level of absolute certainty about uncertainty. So you can deal with uncertainty in that way. Have a good time.